Hi, I'm Rabbi Daniel Reifman, and I teach at Drisha in the July Collegiate Program and the Dr. Beth Samuel's program for high school students. This week's parsha begins as follows. Ki Teitzei milchama oleivecha, u'nitano Adonai Elohecha be'yadecha b'shavita shivya. V'ra'ita b'shivya eshet yifat toar, v'chashakta ba, v'lakachta lecha li'isha. When you take the field against your enemies, and the Lord your God delivers them into your power, and you take some of them captive, and you see among the captives a beautiful woman, and you desire her, and would take her to your wife. For as long as there have been war, there have been soldiers falling in love with beautiful captive women. And the Jewish soldier is no exception. But before allowing the Jewish soldier to take the captive as his wife, the Torah commands that he follow an unusual protocol. והסירה את שמלת שוויה מעליה, וישבה בביתך, ובכתה את אביה ואת אמה ירך ימים, ואחר כן תבוא אליה ובעלתה, והייתה לך לאישה. You shall bring her into your house, and shall trim her hair, pare her nails, and discard her captive's garb. She shall spend a month's time in your house lamenting her father and mother. After that you may come to her and possess her, and she shall be your wife. What's the point of this elaborate procedure? Rashi explains the goal is gently to dissuade the Jewish soldier from proceeding with taking the captive woman as his wife. The Torah text is only addressing the evil inclination, Rashi states. For if the Holy One, blessed be He, would not permit him to her, he would marry her illegally. In Rashi's view, the Eshet Yifat Torah, the beautiful captive woman, is a negative influence, someone the Torah permits the Jewish soldier to take only as a concession to the desires of human nature. Rashi even goes so far as to portray her as an evil seductress. He explains that her captive's garb are not the tatters of a prisoner of war, but the beautiful garments that heathen women would wear into battle in order to seduce the enemy. The Torah's hope is that when stripped of the accessories of her beauty and reduced to a pitiful mourner, the soldier will no longer want to act on his desire. Indeed, on the final verse in the passage, and if it comes to pass and you do not desire her, Rashi comments, the Torah is foretelling that he will come to hate her. However, a different perspective emerges from the approach of the Sephardic commentators. For example, after citing Rashi's explanation of the term captive garb, Ibn Ezra offers a different, more simple explanation for why she should remove it. Simply, for it is soiled. More striking is the explanation of the Rambam in Moreh Nevuchim for the month-long mourning period that the Eshet Yifat Torah must undergo. To have sympathy for her, so that she will find tranquility, and therefore, during that time, he cannot force her to abandon her religion and cannot wed her. According to this approach, the Torah's concern is not for the desire of the Jewish soldier, but rather for the well-being of the Eshet Yifat Torah herself. Here is a woman who has just been violently torn from her family and homeland, her trauma so fresh that she is still wearing her prisoner's garb. The purpose of the Torah's protocol is to afford her a grace period during which she can mourn her loss and come to terms with the new society and religion that are being forced upon her. Rabbi Jonathan Rosenblatt suggests that even according to this second interpretation, we can still maintain that the purpose of the mitzvah of Eshet Yifat Torah, the protocol that the Jewish soldier is commanded to undergo, is intended to address the evil inclination. But whereas Rashi sees the evil inclination as coming from without, in the form of a beautiful temptress, the Sephardic commentators see it as coming from within. The desire to treat the beautiful captive as a sexual plaything, as an object of lust to be used and discarded. The message is further reinforced in the final verse of the passage. Then, when you no longer want her, you must release her outright. You must not sell her for money, since you had your will of her. You must not enslave her. The soldier, because he has debased the captive woman, must release her and not sell her again as a slave. In mandating sensitivity to the Eshet Yifat Torah's needs, the Torah teaches us that even in time of war, every human being must be treated with humanity and dignity. Shabbat Shalom.